Well, you guys, this has been kind of a sort of a last minute decision to get out here and do a little camping off the cuff. I'm pretty close to home and we're heading up some Washington State DNR land. DNR is in Department of Natural Resources. I'm getting a pretty late start out here on the mountain. It's 8:45 p.m. and I'm just now looking for a camping spot. So I've probably got about a good half hour of usable light left. Hopefully we'll find something worth looking at. On this particular little stretch of road, I've never been on it before. Most all the other roads in the area I've at least been on once in the past 20 some years, but I've never been on this road. And there are some active logging operations up here in this area, so I don't want to interfere with any of that. We don't want to be in those guys' way. That glow right there is a oil refinery. They burn off a little excess gas here and there. And that's what's left of the sunset. As you can tell, this camera is not really set up for night shots. But it's my tourist grade equipment. Well, good morning, you guys. Well, this is the sweeping vista that I have to look at here this morning. And I gotta say, it ain't bad at all. It's maybe slightly less typical than my normal vista. Usually I'm looking out, the vast remoteness of wherever I'm at. But today we're looking off into the Canadian mountains here, out into Birch Bay, Bellingham Bay. The town of Sumas, Washington, and Abbotsford, Canada is right down there. And it was kind of neat to look at it during the night, seeing all the lights and everything. And unfortunately today, the lighting is not ideal and the clouds are rolling in. We got another rainstorm coming in. Surprise, surprise. Oh man. But still, it doesn't get any better than this. Just being out somewhere, kind of getting that, kind of putting the brain in neutral for a little while. Some would argue that neutral is normal position for my brain. So this morning I've built a little fireplace ring. I'm going to have a fire since I didn't have one last night. I got in, I was already kind of tired, so I didn't want to build up a fire, sit in front of it for 5 minutes, and then go to bed. So that's why I didn't really do any recording last night. I got up here pretty late, about 9:15, 9:30, somewhere in there, where I finally settled down. And by then, I think any video I would have tried to take would have just been kind of iffy at best. So we decided to wait till this morning. So slept pretty good in there. And I'm getting some kind of cool acoustics off the rocks behind the camera. My voice is bouncing right back at me, so maybe you'll get some stereo. So I guess it's time to shut up and get busy and kind of enjoy the morning here. It's a nice little spot. So I noticed we're getting a lot of mosquitoes here this morning. And it's lit. But I bought a thermocell device. Uses butane and these little repellent cartridges. It heats it up somehow. And they're actually pretty effective at keeping the mosquitoes away. I would say that the only downside to having some great country that's so easily accessible like this here is that, well, unfortunately a lot of other people find it easy and convenient too to dump their garbage. So we have to, unfortunately, we have to live with the pigs, and I don't mean to cast aspersions on members of the animal community, but some people just can't seem to pick up after themselves. I don't know what it is. Just, it's not the way I was raised, and it's too bad that some people were. So somebody left a Dairy Queen wrapper and some other trash around here. So we're gonna put it to use. So we'll get this lit. This is not exactly Bushcraft 101. I mean, they're handy skills if you got them. It's nice to have the ability, but it's also real nice not to have the necessity. So the folk gave me some leftover pulled pork. I got me a couple of farm fresh eggs I'm going to use. Couple cheese on that. Now I know I've done a lot of overcomplicated camp cooking in the past, but sometimes just simple stuff like this, just throw a couple of leftovers in there, we're ready to go. Ready to eat. Just some leftover pulled pork, eggs, and cheese. That's all there is to it. Now I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I like my cheese cooked a little bit onto the crispy side. Kind of gives it a little bit of a crunchy texture that, I don't know, there's just something about crispy cheese. And just to add a little more to it, some guacamole. These are just individual packs. You can buy them at Costco. Okay, I'm going to do a shout out here to Justin and Emily. Top-notch pulled pork. Really good. Thanks so much for giving me some leftovers. I know I've said this before, but for some reason this always tastes better out here with a view and a campfire in front of you. Well, guys, as we wrap up another little back road excursion here, I just want to say thanks for joining up and following along. I really do appreciate it. I'm not much one for self-promotion, but I will let you know that I have a website called pavementendschannel.com if you haven't already seen that. I figure if you can't get enough of my incessant rambling here in these videos, then maybe you can go to the website and see some more rambling in print. I usually just put out a, 2 or 3 paragraphs. It's not a long blog, and I don't do it like every single day or every week, but just kind of when I feel like it. So go check it out if you'd like. Once in a while I throw a recipe or something on there from past videos, so you don't have to sit through the whole video. You can just see what the ingredients are and cook it up. I put together a little Facebook page. Once again, I update it when I feel like it. That's not a thing I do religiously, but if you feel like joining the page, go to Facebook, look up Pavement Ends Channel, and hopefully you'll find me there. But anyway, there's my little bit of shameless self-promotion. Hopefully you'll be able to join me here for some more back road outings, and we'll get to see what's out there together. So until next time, I'll see you guys out here on the back roads. Thanks for watching.